Yo, everybody, what's up? So, I have never been out shed hunting before. Actually, I did one time with my buddy Miller, and we went out shed hunting. This is the place where I shot my big buck last year. There was a few more deer out here that had really nice racks, and I was just figured I'd come out and look. They didn't cut the hay or the alfalfa last year, so the deer were actually wintering out here pretty good all season long. I know late season there was like 30 deer out here, so I'm really hoping to come out here and just maybe find one of these sides. There was a really big 10-pointer out here that had a busted off G2 that he was nice and wide. Needed another year in my opinion, you know. But anyway, I'm just gonna, I don't, you know, where do you guys check, you know? I don't watch, I need to watch more shed hunting videos. I'm just assuming you're looking around where they've been feeding at, their bedding areas throughout that whole time period, because I assume they're gonna drop their antlers at some point, you know, right there. So anyway, I don't know, I'm just gonna start walking around the area and maybe we'll find something. So here was one of the bedding areas where the deer were staying at. You can see there's some fresh tracks in here. I'm sure you guys would go out in there. I got my muck boots on. I walked out there a little bit and it's about over the top of my boots. So, but I know they've been feeding in the field all around this entire place. So I'm, I don't know. I'm just gonna walk around this whole island. Then I'll walk out. There's an old cut cornfield over there too. Oh yeah, so look at this. Trees are ripped up. I'm sure you guys have seen trees ripped up by deer before. But, you know, this time of year, it's just fun to get out and see this kind of stuff. I see a lot when I'm beaver trapping, but I never, hopefully, there we go, slow this down. This whole swamp right here, you know, in the fall, this was all standing grass and there was a lot of deer bedding in here. You know, but the thing is, this thing is only 100 yards long and, you know, 100 yards long, maybe 45, 50 yards wide. You know, how do you hunt a little piece like this where they you know, they just lay in the grass right there? Do you put out a blind over here and, you know, try to sneak into it and just play the wind? Or, you know, what, you know, a guy can't put a stand up because the deer are going to hear you coming from a mile off. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Here's the tip of the island up here. I did shoot a doe up here with my bow one time. Oh my God, you guys, I think I see. Are you serious, you guys? Oh, you guys, look at this. Look at this. Not even kidding you. Look at this. Wow. Oh, well, look at this though, you guys. I'm looking for a shed. I just found a double on a nice buck. Gosh. Look at that. You guys, they normally break off like that. Literally, like I've heard of some, you know, one shed, but literally they both snapped off just like this. That's freaking crazy, you guys. Wow. I'm hoping to find one shed. And oh my gosh, I'm gonna pick these babies up. This, got gloves on. Let me pause this for a second. Okay, look at this, you guys. So this is a buck that, gosh, he probably would have only been, I don't know what, 100 inch, 110 inch maybe. The G3 is pretty wild. Look at that, both. I got a freaking matching set, you guys. Just walking down the field. Dude, that's freaking wild. I'm gonna go back through my trail camera photos, see if I can find this buck. So if I can find it on my trail camera, you guys are gonna see me pause this and I'll show you some pictures of it. If not, holy crap. I'm gonna keep on walking. That means that, I mean, they're here. There's definitely more here somewhere. Dude. That is freaking amazing. Those things, and those, they stuck out like a sore thumb against this grass. Huh. All right, well, I'm gonna keep on looking here, you guys. Well, guys, I'm still moseying along. The deer all winter long have been down in this. This is natural browse. Well, it was planted, but it's still natural. My camera acting goofy? No? Anyway, walking along. See this deer leg. I'm sure you guys have found plenty of, I call them deadheads. But here I found this one here. The skull and the jaw and the legs and everything are laying there. Looks like spine, bunch of crap. I don't know. So what? Usually, what is this? Disease or coyotes, or could it be anything? There wasn't pretty much like next to anybody hunting down this area the whole time that I was out here. So that could be anything, I suppose, that did that. I'll tell you what, coyotes around here didn't leave nothing for guesswork. There's nothing left of this thing. Huh. Still just our two, but we got a lot of walking left to do. All right. So a lot of you guys, you know, you always hear the theory on a big deer that, you know, you find a big rub, you find a big deer. I don't know what all that pertains to. But here's like a 10-inch tree right here that was being hit. You can see that by a deer. Now, I've actually seen trail camera pictures of tiny deer hitting trees like this as well, but you know, it's not totally raked up and down. So I don't know if you guys think that's, you know, more big or another big deer that was out here. We're gonna check the field more over here now. I've walked this, well, I'm gonna walk this fence line right here, but we'll check the field. It's an old stove down there. I used to sit in this tree here. I've shot deer out there. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep on keeping on. Well, a little bit of an update. Still have not found any more sheds. And I'm walking, you know, places where I see that they've been wintering at, you know, all these trails, walking through the trees and stuff here. It's a good trail leading back by this tree here that I hunt out of a lot. I've had a stand, actually you can see it. It's dead center of the screen there, hanging off that ash tree. Stand I've had for a long time up there, I don't know, 10 or 12 years. I have replaced it once, but yeah, this is actually right where I shot my big one at in the video. I shot it just out there and it ran right through here and right up here is where you guys watch me clean it up at. Yep, right here. That's where the big one went down. Maybe some gut left even. Got a beaver slough out here. I trapped the beaver out of here numerous times over like the last, honestly, probably 15 years. They've had lodges everywhere out here. But that is going to be my update. I'm gonna keep on looking here. I mean, there's got to be more sheds here. There were a number of bucks out here this winter. You know, even if I can find a small rack, that'd be fantastic. Anyway, oh, there's, look at that. See that chair? There was a guy hunting out here when I first started, and he had quit hunting out here. And I did not put that chair here, but I will guarantee you that the person that was before me did. Ooh, I wonder if that thing could tell some stories. What kind of deer walked right by on this trail here. I've seen a lot of deer walk by this trail. That chair could talk, right? You guys, look at that. Look at all those, see all those tails? There, oh, there's one right there. One there. Gosh, there was like 8 of them. You guys. There's another one. Oh, look at that right there. More of them. You guys, look at all those deer. Oh my gosh. Right there. See them? See them going? That is, I don't know, there must have been 11 or 12 deer. They're still jumping. That is freaking awesome. It makes me super happy. Gosh, they're just going over there. It's gonna be a good year for deer, you guys. Hopefully I'll get a chance to take another big one. So there's an island here that I'm on, and I have a stand out here. I'll show it to you in a minute. I'll walk back out here. But there's a couple trails that run back to this island, and then they connect that island together also. And then there's some like floating bog out here with willows in it, where I know they tend to bed at. So I'm gonna walk out in that bog out there and just walk around. I mean, obviously if there was 12 deer laying out there, they've been bedding there for a while. Huh, sweet. Here's my pinch point for early bow season. There's usually alfalfa here or corn or something, but this is where I have my bow stand at, up there. You can see it. Early season it's really good and pretty concealed. Late season I am a little close. I mean, the deer, they either come by at like, 10 yards right here, or they're 25 yards and come over here, and they can see me up in the tree, or that I have been spotted before. So I tend to even though this fall I was up here with my bow a week before season, and I did have some smaller bucks come right by me looking for does. So there's sometimes when they don't care. Anyway, I'm gonna go back on this, try to get back on this bog and this island back here, and where those deer were bedded down at. Maybe we can find a shed back there. Still just riding on the two from the beginning. Well guys, I walked everywhere and I did not find any more sheds, unless I happen to find one coming up here. I'm in a little bit of jaunt out here, but here's some willow trees that are all beat up. Scrape underneath it. Just a little tiny, grassy area. And look at these guys here. Tore up. Big scrape on the ground here. So I missed a big buck last fall. I actually found the arrow from it in the ground, and that's the big one I shot with my rifle. And then here I got those 2 sheds I found together on the ground. Pretty sweet. Nice 9-pointer. I don't know what he scores, what do you guys guess? I'm guessing 110, maybe 110 to 120. Some nice thick bases on it. Anyway, I just checked everywhere where I could find the deer, active during late season. And I'm glad I found these 2. Hope you guys enjoyed this shed hunt video. Just trying to get into spring here and get out and do some stuff. You know what I mean? Get outside and try and get away from everybody else. Thanks for watching.